Okay, so the first thing I would do is set the pages up early. There's no point setting up a Twitter account or a YouTube channel the day before the conference and expecting it to work. Set it up well in advance. Secure your URL. So Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, they all allow you to secure a custom URL. So I would recommend you get in there and secure that ASAP. And then the key is just to plant the seeds, and that's with good content. So your blog and your YouTube channel, get a few videos on there, get a few blog posts on there, because that's what's going to attract all the delegates and the speakers and everybody into the social media channels that you've set up. And then simply open it up to the delegates. If the content's good enough, if there's enough reason for them to get involved and enough other people in there, then they're going to, as I say, do the hard work for you. And then all you've got to do is monitor it using those Google alerts, listen into the Twitter conversations, listen to what's happening on the blog comments and everything like that, and just join in where it's appropriate. If people are looking for more information, you've got some value to add, then there's an opportunity then to actually chime in with your own 2 cents worth. As that evolves, an intermediate strategy is really just making that whole thing snowball. So you start off with the good content to help inform, entertain and persuade people. That's what's going to attract the delegates in. Then the delegates are going to build genuine and valuable relationships, and that's going to drive registrations and word of mouth and keep that whole process snowballing. So as you can see, the sooner you start, the better it's going to work for you. And the good thing is it carries over into next year and the year after. So if you're laying the foundation to making marketing your event next year that much easier. And I did mention that it's useful to have all the social media channels consistent, and the good news is that it's actually really easy to do that. You can see here, this is the AdTech Brain, their blog, so you can see they've embedded their Twitter feed on the right, and they've embedded a video, so that's 3 types of social media all on the one site. And as you may know from Facebook and LinkedIn, it's very easy to sync your blog into your Facebook page so that all the blog posts come through as news items. It's easy to sync your YouTube videos in with your Facebook page. It's something that's really easy to do, and that way you're again getting that consistent message across all the channels. All right, so the future of using social media for marketing events and conferences, again back to AdTech. They are a digital marketing conference and they are practicing what they preach. They're the first conference in Australasia, I'm led to believe, that's developed an iPhone app for their conference, and it's free to download. It's been a real hit with the delegates and the speakers. A lot of people are talking about it on Twitter, and it's got a lot of reviews on the blog. What they've done is they've set it up so you can look at the sessions. You get you schedule all on your iPhone. You can click through to see who the actual speakers are for that stream. You can see the speaker bios. You can see their Twitter handles, so that if you do want to comment about that speaker, then you can. If you click on a different button on the iPhone app, you can get a live feed of all the Twitter comments. So it's the way I see the future going for using social media for events, because again, it's in everybody's pocket, and then it reduces the amount of actual print stuff you might have to do, and it's a really nifty way for people to have everything they need to know just in their pocket. I've actually got time for one question. I know there's Q&A at the end, but I've allowed a minute in the presentation for a question. Yes?
You talked about Twitter being a positive force at a conference.
Yeah.
How do you recommend you control a negative force if, people hate the speaker that's on and the Twitter starts going?
Yeah.
How do you recommend, because that's why, some conferences stay away from Twitter?
Either they need more interesting speakers or that's just part and parcel. That's what makes it so fun and enjoyable, because you get to see people's genuine opinion of what's going on at the time. And if people don't like a speaker, you can't please everybody all the time, and you never can. All that they're doing is the same as the conversation they're having at the morning tea break of how they hated a particular speaker. All it is giving you a chance to monitor that and respond to it in an appropriate way. So it's also a good way for speakers then to learn what didn't quite get liked and improve their presentation for next time. So I think it's just something that has to be embraced. People are going to be tweeting about it anyway, even if you don't have a Twitter hashtag. They're just going to be talking about you without the hashtag, and people will still see that. So I think it's something that can't really be avoided and has to be embraced as a way to learn. The key to social media is just to enjoy it. If you enjoy it, if you let your delegates enjoy it, and your speakers and everybody get involved, as I said, they'll do the hard work for you. They'll make your life easier. They'll help put bums on seats. That's the web address just to jot down. I've set up a page on our website where you can see today's slides and that social media marketing guide and white paper of how to get it all set up for you. bluewiremedia.com.au/ASEB, and all the information will be there. Everyone got that down? Yeah. Okay, and finally there's my social media details if you'd like to connect with me and ask any questions or say what you like about me on Twitter when I'm out of the room. So thank you very much.